Good afternoon, everybody, or good silver noon for everyone who have followed us this morning. We're going to talk about silver to start with, but first, welcome, team. Welcome, Patrick. Welcome, Asiaj.
Good afternoon.
Happy Nasdaq afternoon. Whatever. So, guys, welcome back. Let's jump in.
Yeah, so I think before we go into looking at other charts, let's start with silver. We talked about it today. Of course, Friday we saw a wipeout of gold, silver, and of course also the crypto market over the weekend. But the move today was kind of incredible. So we started the morning. This was in the night last night. So you would have got the level at 11 p.m. The price drops all the way to the 1 day minimum for the day, and then we see a move up of almost 17% for the day, touching exactly the 1 day max and then dropping down and then oscillating around those kind of like two jacks level there. So very, very interesting. Congratulations for those who were able to catch it, or for those who were able to mitigate the risk by having the levels there. So I'm sure you must have had the chance to trade silver and gold. So happy to hear your thoughts there. But yeah, I wanted to start with silver there. We also have some earnings. So congratulations to Palantir investors' earnings beat the expectation. The stock is 7% above, I believe. And we didn't talk about it this morning because we were focused on the metals. But yeah, that's one of the stocks that we wanted to cover today. We didn't have time this morning, but congratulations for those who had some trades on during earnings. What's really interesting about Palantir is definitely the opportunity to play the volatility ahead of the earnings. So, of those charts have been helpful for you guys. But of course, nobody can predict what earnings can do, but there was definitely good opportunities there. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you have questions, please send in the chat. And then I don't know, Patrick Massiage, what did you guys trade today, and how was your morning?
Oh, we was talking about Palantir a lot in the per room.
Okay.
So I was sharing my thoughts about this. But everything what we talk about this will be staying in Las Vegas. So
Yeah.
it's much better because I have
But
a
I was
different.
also on our wallpaper. No worries.
Yeah, I have a different view on Palantir, to be really honest.
Sure.
Because after they have all the government agreements, so how to think about this,
Yeah.
and who can possible have interest on shorting Palantir. So this was one of the discussion,
Yeah.
to be really honest. So thinking about on both sides, who have interest to push Palantir and also who have interest to short Palantir, because at the end we need a plan A, we need a plan B, we need a plan C, and
Yeah.
this is really something what was in my mind for a few days, to be really honest. But yeah, congratulations to everyone who is holding Palantir or who is investing in Palantir. And I think if you're looking into our 1 day max, Fabio, this is a really great example. Why is the 1 day max and the 1 day min so powerful? And you was also showing this us on silver, but you was not explaining the idea behind of this, so that people who are new here can understand the really power of the 1 day max and the 1 day min.
Yeah, sure. So the 1 day max and the 1 day minimum is our volatility indicator that, in conjunction with gamma levels, can help you understand where the price could go for the day and where the price could reverse. So it's calculated with a proprietary model. We look at forward-looking volatility and we try to estimate what are the areas where the price will not go. And the way you can use this is either by using it as, so it was developed for our SPX, zero DTs, Iron Condor kind of sellers, right? So we were trying to build something that could give them an idea where the price would not be by the end of the day. But then it's also very useful for futures traders who are looking to take entry or reverse a trade, but also looking for take profit targets, right? So if you were in the trade and you believe there was momentum in silver, then you could have kind of like use the 1-day max as your target and think about if you don't have that, we can try and use support and resistance areas. But as you can see, your level would have been maybe up here, maybe up here, right? So those could have been your maybe support or resistance area. Clearly, with gamma levels, you can have a clearer path of where the magnet area can be, and they can be used to potentially target certain areas, understand where you have more risk. So if you were long here and you go all the way up here, are you going to take the risk of losing your profit, or are you going to maybe size down your orders and stuff like that? So that's kind of like the idea behind it.
Yeah, good job. And then Fabio, I would say, let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So guys, let's jump into what was happened today, because it's a recap. Everything what you see we was already doing in the morning prep, and we was talking about this. Number one, what I want really highlighting today is with you guys, take a closer look again into the swing trading model. For the Dow, I was converting the DIA to the Dow, and man, it was holding perfect. And then we have our JM blind spots, where I'm using really the roadmap ratio 6 as usually, and building my trading roadmap. When I was seeing this in the morning, like 9:30, I was really thinking about, wow, can we really fill the top here? And man, it was working like perfect. So basically, you get the idea from the swing trading levels, you get the roadmap. And then last but not least, we was talking about the 1-day min and the 1-day max. I'm usually a convert, by the way, on the Dow, the ES to the Dow, because of the correlation. And guys, we have here again the 1-day min. We go straight to the 1-day max. We get our A plus set up, the handshake. This was a perfect trade, by the way. This was huge. So if you was trading the Dow, man, this is really great setup for you. And there are not so many guys who having this outside for the Dow. So for the Dow, congratulations. Let's jump in also to the ES. But for the ES, we must first understanding the VIX, because without the VIX, we're not doing anything. And I'm not changing here something. This was really what we was using in the morning preparation. So what we was doing is we was looking into the VIXy as usually, because this is the blind spots level for the VIX. And the call resistance. We have here both blind spot A plus, and we have from the VIX the A plus. So we were saying the box is between 18 and 80.60. If we going from the box, break this to the top again to high wall or 1-day max, we was mapping out, by the way, 1-day max, then the market will be dropping. But if we fail and we drop through the call resistance and we lose the box, then we can target put support 0 DTE, and this was already happened. So basically we fill the gap to the downside to put support, and put support from also the VIX. So this was a huge move, really good. We was already seeing this on the VIX together with the VIXy blind spot. So it was really amazing. That's why have the VIX side by side, no matter if you're trading ES or if you're trading NQ, whatever, have this really side by side. So everything, all the story was telling from the VIX, and this is such a great one. I really love it. But now let's come back into the ES. So what we have here, we have, of course, also the same setup what we have on the Dow. We was holding our swing trading levels. Then we're holding the 1-day min. We came back to the 1-day min and straight to the 1-day max. Bam! What a nice trade. The only thing what, to be really honest, not was working like expected was that we come to the box here at the top on the ES. But it's okay. Therefore, if you're looking into the NQ blind spot roadmap today, man, what a nice move. Everything was there already. Everything was predicted. As you always say, Fabio, the gamma levels looking forward looking and not backward looking. So it was really, really crazy. And if you're looking into the futures level from the NASDAQ, and if you're talking about the futures, Fabi, I think it's so important to understand where the levels coming from if we're talking about the futures.
Yeah, we're looking at futures options, so not just the converted levels. You can also have those, but you are looking at actually the option chain of ES, NQ, GC, silver, and so on.
Yeah, and we can also like box to box trade based on the gamma levels and the blind spot. So from 1-day min, we going into the 1-day max. So everything was lined up based on the gamma levels. So we was hitting 1-day max here. We was hitting 1-day max with call resistance here. Was a really great trade. So congratulations, guys, if you was taking the full trade. I was only trade, I think the break from high was UDT to this box here. I was basically not trading this box in the pool room. The Russell, of course, the blind spot was looking like crazy. But you know what? What is really cool with this? If we're using our Fibonacci, I think we was full already 50% of the box. Take a closer look here. We was filling 50% of the box from the blind spot. So everything was in line. Everything is perfect. So the 50% area is always a nice take profit area, and it was working very well. And now, if we're looking into our full option chain, and again, I'm using only the end of the day levels on my end. We was also seeing first the gap full. We pull the gap, like we open doing the pre-market session high, and then boom, we came back to Friday's 1-day max. We dropping them, coming to the call resistance, and call resistance UDT and gamma was UDT acting now as pinning effect. So this is also something what we were seeing here. Nothing really special. We was talking about ES and we was talking about SPY and all the stuff. So, but now let's take a closer look into our Magnificent Seven, because here we have also some notes from the morning. We was looking into the put support UDT from Friday and today's call resistance UDT. We have always issue to break this on the earnings. This was the earnings candle, by the way. We was break this, but we came back, and today was the day at the market open where we really take action on this. We break this, we go and through this, and this is really powerful. This was a powerful move. Also, I was telling you in the session, I'm very taking a closer look into Meta. Why? Because I like the gap from 700 maybe to 650, 660, 40 points on Meta. It was really not working out, but maybe we will get this tomorrow. But this is something where I'm really looking for at the moment. If we can get the drop here, this would be amazing, by the way. This is on my end, Fabio, what I can tell you, what I was looking for. And I will pass this now to you, Maciej. Let me know what you're looking for and how was your day so far, Maciej. We cannot hear you, Maciej.
Yeah, I cannot hear you. Can you hear us, Maciej? No.
No worries. I will come back. I was not trading gold. I cannot tell you something about gold. I was only looking on my indices. But again, so we can jump in until maybe Maciej will be fixing.
I'm back. So no worries. Thanks.
All right, let's go. Then we jump back to you.
So, first thing first, gold afternoon. One more time, what we can see, lower band converted from GLD to jet contract, the most traded on gold right now, the April one on 2026, hold very well. Later, we come back above 1 day mean. So with our model, everything works well. Why? The price is still above, so we closed also our day staying above 1 day mean. So right now we can say coming back to normal condition that market respects some levels. Not only we have liquidation and that kind of environment, which is such a crazy, but what we can see. So pit session, the main one on America is plan C, box session staying on the side, waiting for the new informations from the market and not only. So today was a little bit boring session on USA, Globex Open, Asia and Europe. Oh boy, extreme. Starting here, later dropping, coming back and stabilize market. So on gold right now, I will be waiting for some news what will be happened also with Middle East. So GLD ETF for gold. Violet lines are last intraday snapshot. White are from end of the day. What we can see, 1 day mean is a little bit dropping on end of the day. 1 day max also. So for me, it's information that perhaps we get first stabilization because difference between those two levels are not so far. Later, we are exactly creating between 1 day mean and 1 day max window. For tomorrow, perhaps. Does it look well? For me, exactly. I will be waiting for the updates. What is also interesting that we didn't change put support and HVL from the whole option chain. So we're staying in this picture from whole chain in a little positive gamma regime, lower band above us. Next, 1 day mean. So right now we are closed exactly on the point because we are after hours, so no worries. What we can say. Also, this works well. Lower band holds, 5 day swing model also on our side. Right now, waiting for the updates when we are looking to GLD from the last snapshot, what kind of condition we have. Boom. Still negative bars, nothing on positive, what is interesting. So let's check maybe later how it will be open after the break, but looking on this picture, it not looks well, I can tell you. 423 main strike right now. So a little bit above 5 points. So let's check, is it possible coming there, because usually it works like a magnet. Also coming back to our polished silver after drop, after flush, 1 day max, 1 day min today, hold as crazy, 1 day min put support, 1 day max from the band to the band, and similar picture. We finish this and stabilizing around $79-80 per ounce on this contract, not per ounce. So SLV also 1 day mid, a little bit drop, but not such a far. 1 day max, the same picture like we have on GLD. So they are working very similar. When we are looking to SLV, also the last intraday snapshot, voila, 72 main strike. We are also above, so it will be tricky how Globex Open will be looks from my side, and right now still a little bit different picture, but not such a far from silver and SLV. Put support 0 DT, HVL, nothing changed, only 1 day max, and this is something much more interesting. Coming to the upside, 1 day mean the same. So this is only the one puzzle of this game which have a little bit different configuration when you are looking on the same picture. Silver futures, SLV, and to the seal. Dr. Dollar right now another impulse to the upside, so it looks very well. We cover also gap from 23 of January. What is next right now from bigger picture? So after crossing the last trend line from the drop, another one is also crossed. Bigger picture, please give me a second, because this is a really big picture. Right now, first interesting zone from my view, it will be coming back around and try to attack the round label 100 one-on-one, and later take a look what is going on from this view. And from my side, it will be all what is going on after what we were saying on pre-market and looking. Dr. Dollar still going to the upside, and usually if dollar is going up, it pushes metal price to the downside.
Thank you, Massage. Great stuff. Thank you. All right. There's a question for you, Patrick. Can you explain why are you looking that way at Meta? What's in your thesis, the gap?
Yeah, because this is the earnings candle. Let's jump into this again. So Meta, here we go. If you're looking into this, this is our earnings candle. So my question is, can we take out the earning move? So, and we have here the news candle from the earnings. So this is really in my mind, because the move what we're seeing here at the top at the moment, let's take out the levels for a second. And also let's take out the drawings for a second. To be really honest, this is at the moment where we stay here in the range. This is really at the moment based on the earnings. So this is the move. And if I'm using some basic technical analysis, and I'm using also my Fibonacci and adding here my area. So at the moment we're on the 50%. So can we take this out? Yes or no? So this is really my question. If we fail, okay, then I'm looking into fill the gap to the downside. That's why I have all my eyes on Meta. And if we now adding also our levels, and we're using the Fibonacci with the technical analysis, so we now, hey, we are now near 1 day min. Today we was touching already 1 day min, and there's not so much space anymore for free fall. And this is what I'm really looking for. The upside, okay, could be interesting, but for me, I like the downside on Meta. This doesn't mean that this must be happened. So this is, of course, no trading signal or something like this. I would be only like to see that Meta will be fall down again into the news candle and coming back where they were. So taking out the earning moves, that's it. Yep, that would be something where I'm looking for. And we can also looking into, let's use our swing trading levels on MenthorQ. Here we go. Let's jump in here, and then let's take a closer look how this will be looking like on the swing trading model. So look at this. We are here on our risk triggers and lower bands. So we are on the decision area. I will make this a little bit bigger for you guys. So here we go. We are on the decision area. Boom. Risk trigger, lower band. Here we go. Decision area. My question is now, take out the Fibonacci now. Can we come down to the lower band? Here we go. And the lower band, we have -1. So, Fabio, what is the -1 meaning?
The data from the last lower band, so T-1, which means the end of day yesterday.
So yeah, and the lower band goes lower. This was -2 days. Now we have -1 days. So based on this, I'm looking more for the downside move. This could be more fun for me, a good risk and reward. But again, I'm not a stock trader. I'm NQ, SPX, and VIX trader. But this is really something what triggers me, where I'm looking for. I hope this answers your question.
All right. Then we have a question: can premium members attend the live trading? Live trading are for pro members, but we do one live trading per month, which is going to be on February 20, live on X. So you can attend. Yes, you can attend that one. You can attend the morning session, but if you want to attend the live trading every morning, you will need to go for pro. Yeah.
Well, you are welcome.
Of course. Yep. I catch 20 points on ES today. That's amazing. No matter how many points you catch, but if you was having a good day today, amazing. And if you was having also a great trade today, then think about twice. First, how you can replicate this trade again, so that you can do this on the next day again, or maybe the next trading day. And if the market doesn't look like, then don't trade. So have only good trades. So as a swing stock trader outside the gamma levels, should I focus a lot on the swing levels in the dashboard? This question is for you, Fabio.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of data available for swing trading in the dashboard. So first, like I would focus on, yes, the swing level right here. So if you, let's look at Meta, for example, you can look at the swing level. Of course, the positioning is very important. So first, you will start from our Q score, understanding how to decode kind of the option chain and the option positioning. Then you can look at the swing level right here. You can also look at how the market is pricing volatility. So we have like term structure, skew, all of that stuff. And then you can also look at our screeners. So our screeners can help you understand trending stocks, understanding stocks that have seen like a great change in positioning and so on. So there's a lot of tools that you can use for swing trading.
Oh, and before we forget this, what we have on Wednesday for Meta, guys, let me know. So important. We have to change from the options expiring.
Yeah, we have 0DT's options for Max 7, right?
Yeah, on Wednesday.
Yep.
So this could be also interesting on Wednesday for Meta.
Yeah, more volume coming in, and yeah.
So we have now Mondays and Wednesdays also options expiring on the Magnificent Seven, and not only. So yeah, this can bring much more volatility. So for this reason, yes, I personally really like the short trade idea, but again, I can be completely wrong. But based on this, for me, I have always a plan A. The short is my plan A. Plan B, when I won't be going long, maybe something will be shift in the market. We have no idea how the world will be looking like tomorrow. maybe maybe there will be some really nice, amazing information. What will be push Mentor to the moon? We have no idea about this, to be really honest. So that's why I have also a plan B for going long. But at the moment, plan A is on my side, what I'm liking a little bit more. But yeah, that's the cool thing is everybody have a plan until you get the punch in the face.
Muhammad Ali.
So Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah. You have
So-
right. Yep. Sorry.
for this
It's too late.
reason, for this reason, yeah, risk management first, and develop your own trading plan, your plan A, plan B, plan C. This is only what I'm looking for personally. This doesn't mean I must be right. It looks like very nice for me. It gives me a good risk and reward, but I have no open positions, to be also really honest with this, because I'm not a stock trader. But I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Other questions before we close the call?
No questions. So if you guys obviously like what you see, you can follow us, MenthorQ.com. We are live on YouTube and X basically almost every day. And if you like the data and you want to access the levels, just follow the link, MenthorQ.com, and see for our premium and pro membership. And of course, if you are interested in learning how to trade live, you can join our pro and join Patrick and Massiage every day at 9:15 live on Zoom, where we're going over all of the A+ setup, a lot of the risk management techniques, all of that stuff. So very great stuff there, great feedback, great team, great group. So yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you guys, and see you on Wednesday.